What's up, fam? I'm here doing a little extended reading on our anchor card from Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, it still applies throughout the week, and it felt like a reading that was going to be playing out for the next few weeks. It felt like a bigger one than just like the middle of the week, and that's all. So I wanted to do an extended reading with that using the Mermaid and Dolphins Oracle, which is really great for career, money, goals out in the world. And I wanted to also do a drawing out of the Romance Angels Oracle, which is, love and money is all under Venus, right? So yay, so let's get started. I'm like squatting on this like apple box, and this is a really cute vintage belt, but it like, in order for it to fit right above the waist, it has to be cinched in really tight. So I'm very restricted right now. So if I sound out of breath, it's because I am. Okay, so cool. When I pulled these cards the other day, they all kind of came out in like a clump together, and it felt like that particular time. Like I started to put them all back in, but there was something very prominent that said, no, it's all together. It's all a story together. So first we got Page of Cups. Then we got King of Crystals. We got Knight of Swords reversed. And finally, Seven of Cups. And so this combination together tells me that as the Page of Cups, right now we are especially sensitive creatures, the budding novice, if you will, very compassionate, very intuitive, very artistic, very romantic. There's this burgeoning new spring energy. They're like the birth of this like budding innocence of like new fresh life. And so the Page of Cups portends a good and positive fresh beginning. So things, whatever you're up to right now, something's off to a really good start, and there are multiple areas in your life that seem to be like blossoming and going really well. So you're on the right track, and the universe wants you to know that you're on the right track and to follow your intuition and your feelings right now. Like you're really connected to your ability to channel, to connect to the muse, to connect with your higher self. And what we're doing right now is we are harnessing that potential of our higher self to embark upon this next up-leveled phase of our lives. Like everybody that I talk to is really completing an old phase, which we're rounding out Pisces season, and we're like going into Aries season, which is the new year, really, the new astrological year. So everybody feels like spring vibes in the air, ready for like day drink hot girl summer all day, every day. But yeah, like really positive energy, really excited energy, very playful energy, very creative energy. So like nourish that youthful spirit. This is a great time for inner child work and inner child healing, because it's going to give like a positive boost to both your love and money life. I would like for us to all get our kingdom in order and be methodical about how we proceed forward, because the things that we are starting right now have a lot of potential to be long lasting and like sustainable. And sustaining, or they will endure. So what we need to do is build sustainable structures. Okay, so we've laid that solid foundation. Now we're building sustainable structures that we can continue to design upon, but this is going to be something that has to be sustainable for us to continue, so that we can build something on it that is reliable and not like a phenomena, right? So it needs to like slow and steady wins the race, and which is also emphasized by the Knight of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Swords is like wanting to rush in and go fast, but it's like, hey, slow down. Like there's no need to rush forward. If you go fast, then there could be a miscommunication, there could be a mistake, there could be, you could just blow all the energy like right up front, and then it's not sustainable for the long haul. So it's like you need to build that vessel over time so that it can hold and sustain the light that goes into it. And so that is by practicing restriction, slowing things down, even though we were like really ready to get out there, because like Page of Cups is like got her cup, she's got her goblet, she's like, hey, what's up, where's the party, like I'm ready to go. But yeah, slow down, hold your horses, there's no rush, because it's all going to be unfolding really beautifully. You know, as the, if you don't do anything drastic to change like the good path and the right track that you're on, it will all unfold beautifully as we continue forward into the rest of the season and the rest of the spring. So don't be too hasty. Also, the Seven of Cups is a very dreamy energy, but it can get dreamy to the point of confusion. So when we're in like the depths of Pisces season and we're dreamier than ever, we're more emotional than ever, and it's like the Page of Cups is like telling us to like try to trust our feelings more, but like we're also like trying not to get too caught up in the illusion of like the Pisces and the fish and the depths of it all. And things can get distorted in those depths by the subconscious. So we want to be careful to maintain the clarity that we've earned and we've worked hard to get. And we want to look through our options and get really dreamy and imaginative about them, so that we can be absolutely certain and clear on the options that we are choosing to build as we move forward. Okay, so think about your future when you are methodically like thinking about how you want to strategize and put your pieces into place, and what you want to build over the long term, and what you want your day-to-day to be like, what you want the experience of your life to be like. You know, what's really important to you, what really makes you happy, what turns you on, what do you love. Like, let's build our life like on love, things that we love to do, things that make us feel good. Like, let's do that moving forward. And so another part of about the combination of the Knight of Swords reversed with the Seven of Cups, I feel like sometimes the Knight of Swords just want to like go swinging, and they're really indiscriminative about like how they're doing it. And so basically like there's a lot of excitement right now to get like a new life started, but try not to fill up on junk food. So stay in alignment with the choices that you are getting clear about. The things that you are like, okay, this is what I want and this is what I'm going for. Make sure that your actions, your thoughts, and your words are all in alignment with that. Like if you're trying to get in shape for beach bod, boat bod this summer, like don't do sweets right now. Like don't be like, you know, willy-nilly about what you're eating. Like stick to your diet plan. Tell the universe like you're determined, right? So don't be like doing fast food and all that too much. The same is true for if you want to have like a special relationship and you're not looking to just like hook up or whatever, like maybe you're over that phase, then don't spend all your energy in hookup culture. Like really put your energy on the things about your life that make you a more interesting person, and go get into all the stuff that you're into, and then you'll meet someone, you know, out in life when you're not looking, or continue in the apps, but like be really clear about like if you know someone's like, no, don't waste too much time on them, like don't put all that energy into them, and just, you know, keep going until you're like, hell yeah, because you don't want to waste all your energy. It's all this magical potential that you could be directing into clearly sending out that broadcast to the universe, to put your like all those things that you want, those non-negotiables, those deal breakers, the partner that you want to call in, like you want to put that order out, and you want all that like desire to be built up, and you don't want to spoil your appetite on like swiping out of control, right? So same for work. If you are, you know, trying to grow your side hustle into a full-on business, then you know you're gonna have to use a lot of your time doing that instead of other like more I guess frivolous activities, so to speak. So you have to like balance it out. I mean, I think you can have it all. I think you can do everything. I just think you have to be really smart and efficient in like what you do and when you do it, and figure out like what times of day are your best times of day for certain things, right? There are certain times of day where it's better for me to do writing versus when it's better for me to film. Like when I work out, I always wanted to be that person that works out in the morning, but I like to work out in the middle of the day. Like can't make myself change. I've tried. That's just where I naturally go to. But like the morning hours are like pensive for me and very like ethereal, and I like to like kind of like bloom into the day slowly, and then after like the midday I like to like hit it hard, and then you know use the evening and stuff for like just more fun creative activities that don't take a lot of like serious focus. So figure out like how you can like arrange your day around that, and like methodically like structure the things that you do and the choices that you make to reflect what you're calling in and what you're building in like this new phase going forward, because Aries is the beginning of the year, and so we have like a really clean slate and a fresh start to like start everything off on a good foot. So I'm really excited. So just take everything slow and steady. The same if it's like if you're starting a new project, if you have like a creative thing that's like starting to take off, or if there's like you started a new job or a new gig, or if there's like a new person in your life, or like something that's like starting to happen, like just slow and steady. Things are happening and they will happen like naturally. The flow is very nice, very like whimsical, very playful, very like romantical right now in life, and I think or at least you know on an individual level. And I think if you don't overthink it and you just kind of let it happen and you play with it and just let it be, you know, like think of yourself spring fling, and be fun, be free, have a youthful spirit, and don't get so serious, and have a good time, and you know don't lock yourself up, don't get too obsessive, just right there in that Goldilocks zone. All right, let's pull 3 cards from Mermaids and Dolphins for our goals and our dreams and our career. Ooh, let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apology. And in this particular card, it's like 2 little sisters like doing each other's hair. So let yourself receive. Allow others to help you. Don't take on, like, don't carry the cross at work. And don't get so upset if like other people, like, you cannot micromanage people that are like lazy. They will always be lazy. They will always avoid work. Like, just do your thing and be happy to do it to set yourself up for success. And then like don't get too hung up on them. I've had to learn that the hard way. I mean, I've had I've been such a salt. And so at my new job, I just decided to like clean slate, start over. Like I had like amnesia from the past, and so far so good. So all right, let yourself receive. If somebody wants to promote you, take it. Like, you deserve it. If somebody wants to give you a shot or an opportunity, go for it. You deserve it. Like, you can figure it out, and you can work really hard to figure it out, and you can ask for help. Let yourself receive the help. Let yourself receive a bonus. Let yourself receive a gift. Let yourself receive happiness and pleasure from someone. Let yourself receive like a compliment. Let yourself receive. Okay, so next, mother healing. As your feelings toward your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. Now, this is so true. Career and money issues tie back to the mother wounds and self-worth. So when we heal the wounds we have with our mother, then we can also like heal our self-worth, and it ricochets and reflects in our money and career. So, yeah, if you can, do some mother healing over the next few days, and I bet you anything that your finances will have a little boost. And, you know, don't heal your mother so you can have more money, but, you know, it will be a very desirable side effect of that. Also, because love and money are connected, mother healing will also help your love life, because your love life is basically is like kind of based on what your self-worth is at. That's what you'll, you know, demand and tolerate. So is whatever your self-worth is. And then, ooh, make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. So as you do your mother healing, you will manifest more accurately. You are like radiating magic right now. And so if you do all this work, let yourself open to receive from the universe. If we are closed off to others, then that is just closed off in general. So that means that we're not open to the universe to receive as an open vessel. So We need to be open to receive blessings, build the vessel through like slow and steady wins the race, continuous self-determination, self-discipline, showing up, and then make a wish and do that healing work, fix those subconscious programming that we picked up in our early childhood through our mothers and fathers, and then make a wish. This is a magical moment, so I think we can jump on the momentum of like a magical wave of influence, especially if we're going into spring. That's like Ace of Wands energy right there. Ooh, Ace of Wands energy. It's very phallic. It's very masculine self-worth energy, which is really good. Okay, so what about our love life? What is this? What do we need to know to apply this reading to our romantic lives? Ooh, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So you have two choices. Either you adjust to make things more flirtatious and you clearly like present yourself as a kind of as a more romantic or flirtatious or sexual option, or you walk away, because if the chemistry is not there, and like it might not be there because you are like that hasn't happened between, maybe you're in a situation where you're in you have a friend or something and it's been friend vibe, like maybe you just need to get over that hump. But also if you have like met someone that you really like, but there's not really like a sexual chemistry between the two of you, and you're like, oh, but they're like a really great person, I just don't have the sexual chemistry, maybe it'll come later. It won't come later. Like it just won't. Like it's either there or it's not. And if it's there, it can like go and come back. But if it's not there in the beginning, it's just not ever gonna be there. So don't try to force something that's not gonna work. And what is this? Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay, so unrequited. This is looking bleak, but it makes sense when everything else is like slow down and get clear on what you want, because the whole situation is going to slow down anyway. And so if you're not slowing down voluntarily, then the forced situation of separation and time apart is going to be you're not going to be comfortable with it, and then you're going to be in lack mindset, and it's going to cause more resistance and friction in your love life. So just relax, work on yourself, enjoy yourself, do things that you like doing, just, you know, be independent and be in charge of your own enjoyment, your own happiness. You can't put someone else in charge of that anyway. So get used to the separation. Ooh, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. I was going to say get used to the separation, because like in a way you're always connected to the people that you love anyway. And so, you know, just because you're physically separated doesn't mean like over a lifetime it's like they were still there in your heart and you're still there in their heart. But like there is like some kind of soulmate connection going on here. It's just that right now maybe you're not in a romantic entanglement together, but maybe you could be. Let's see. Let's pull 2 more cards. This could be the one. You've already met the person, the romantic partner you seek very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, so clearly decide what you want and don't do anything that's out of alignment with that. Don't fill up on junk food. Don't be like hooking up with like a bunch of people that's not like your true crush or whatever, you know, like save the energy, save the magic, save like all that buildup and that desire for your actual, for the person that truly like is going to come in and match you, or for the job that's truly going to come in and match you. With work, I feel like it's better to have a job and then find another job and then do the whole changing of the job. A lot of people want to leave a job and then have no job and go look for a job. I don't really like that, so I like to overlap, but not when it comes to some other things, especially romance. So, all right. So yeah, and very soon, I feel like everything in our life is gonna just start taking off really soon. It's just, Right now, it's slow and steady wins the race. It's keep your nose to the grindstone. It's keep doing what you're doing. Try to be, try to have prudence and, you know, temperance, and don't overdo it in any area. Don't be too strict. Don't be too indulgent. Just try to strive for balance. Be relaxed and have fun and enjoy the spring energy coming. And I'll see you tomorrow for the full moon in Virgo. I'll do a full moon reading. It will be tomorrow for me. I don't know when it will be tomorrow for you. All right, you guys, bye.